doing? Hey, I'm Tom McKay, your exciting and amazing host here on 3D Politics, your perspicuous host here with all three Davids, the most amazing Davids in the state of Oklahoma. David Van, David Oldham, and David D'Ambroso. We're all getting ready to talk a little bit of national, state, and local news, but first, so that you know who you're talking to, David Van right here, Soonerpolitics.org, David Oldham right there, right in the middle. He is with constitutionalgrounds.org,
.org or .com.
Constitutionalgrounds.com, and Dave D'Ambroso. I'm all shook up because the star got back. Catch him, Dave D'Ambroso, on Facebook, and me, Tom E. McKay, at Twitter.
He's the star of social media, right?
That's the one, the star of social media. I'm all flustered up.
I'm David. No, that doesn't work.
You know,
we're all stars of David.
I just have to say, the fake news is running amok with all this weather because they're starting to talk about the wind chill index.
Mm-hmm.
And, I wish they would just tell us what the temperature is and let me tell you what it feels like to me.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're starting to say the wind chill index will dip into the... Well, that doesn't mean anything. That's literally fake news.
Single digits in the teens.
The way that the weather feels is totally subjective.
I have to say, though, I got a little bit stumped on that because I agree with you with a caveat. I had a customer that they had a garden spigot spout outside their house on the north side, and is inside there's a bedroom. They had the door closed up. With the cold wind blowing from the north, it actually penetrates that colder air further into the building on that side that the wind's hitting, and yeah, they had a pipe burst and several $1,000s insurance.
I mean, if wind chill factor is an issue, then we've got to factor that into the climate change. Because we're not going to be able to just call the temperature one normal temperature.
Is it
and
wind
then,
part of climate?
It's climate. I'm just saying there are multiple climates on the earth, so that's just one of them. You know, fake news is a deal. Remember when they told us that Rock Hudson was having sex with Doris Day? That was fake news. Just trying to keep up with the social media star.
But I can tell you, it was not fake news. The numbers of accidents I saw on the turnpike today. Just between Tulsa and Muskogee, no fewer than a dozen separate accidents and cars in the ditch, in the center median, in the K-rail.
Mutilated deer, too.
Oh, yes. Oh, several.
Hit the deer, Carl.
I'm talking Mango got run over several times.
Yeah.
This is the time to get roadkill, man. It freezes and
Yeah, you don't want those.
And
those are pretty bad.
Before we move on into tonight's show, we got a lot of stories, but tonight's show is brought to you by G.T. Bynum's Vote No on Improve Our Taxes. Tomorrow's the big vote for Improve Our Taxes, and GT's out there pushing. He's got a beautiful commercial, and I got a nice little poster that told me to vote, and he's going to improve our taxes around here. The thing that I wanted to talk about real quick is that they're not talking about how saving the temporary penny has worked on all the roads so much as they keep saying if we don't maintain the roads, they'll all they'll deteriorate. The thing is, they said that 3 years ago on the Improve Our Tulsa, and G.T. Bynum has been in Tulsa politics for 10 years or 15 years now. Long time in those streets. He's collected the most money for fixing streets, but he doesn't hold the award for most streets fixed. So, just saying, don't forget to vote no on Improve Our Taxes, and we'll get this thing started off.
I say, if you take the 2/3 that they're planning to raise by this, and you divide it by our basically 300 and some thousand Tulsans, it comes out to $2,000 per person. That your taxes will go up if you vote for it. $2,000 per person, every member of your family.
Yeah, man, woman, and child.
But they promised to do a really good job this time, guys. So you got to take that into consideration.
If you call making it permanent instead of temporary. But they also, that's just after 3 years ago, adding $200 per household for just one of the propositions of Vision 20.
That's right. I should have clarified. A really good job at taxing you, not constructing the road.
Improve our taxes is what it is.
And since I'm of this mindset to do this, let's remind everybody listening to us that these taxes are a violation of your property rights. There is nothing constitutional about local taxation for fixing all these things.
For parks.
Let's talk about that. For all of these voluntary things, they need to be back into the voluntary area. They cannot be coercing them from us because, and especially on the things that everybody doesn't automatically use. Roads would be an arguable exception, but all of the other stuff is not lawful, and just because a majority votes for it, all we are realizing is that we have tyranny of the majority on the rest.
Right.
That's the
So let's remember what we have. We have a bigger hill to climb. It's not going to be solved tomorrow.
But what about price gouging? I mean, I can't even sell a bottle of water during a disaster when a bottle of water is clearly worth more during a disaster. But they're stacking up these road projects that we haven't even begun to start to pay on the Vision Prop 1 tax. It's a permanent tax. It doesn't even start until July of 2021. We just passed a new tax 3 years ago that hasn't even started yet, and GT wants more. That's like price gouging on streets, if you ask me.
Well, the thing is that if he doesn't get it, what's going to happen is the tax is going to sunset. It's going to drop, and getting that money back is harder than keeping it and then slipping in the permanency of it.
Yeah,
Because that's what he's trying to do.
once people actually tangibly feel a freedom they didn't have, they will fight for it much harder than if they never had.
3 years ago they just proved you wrong. They made they forged right through the Brown ordinance and made the tax permanent. That temporary penny is no longer temporary.
I understand that, but
So they
I'm
just
saying
did
that
what you said they won't do.
the
They
comprehension,
will make the temporary penny permanent.
Tom, the comprehension of it was lost on the people. They look at that sales tax rate, and that's all they look at. How many cents on the dollar?
Right.
But they changed it from temporary
Yep.
to permanent.
Yep.
So there won't be any sunsetting on Prop 1 from Vision 2025.
Right.
It'll
Right.
just
Correct.
be permanent.
Right.
Correct. And we don't even start the payment for that until 2021,
Right.
which means the sales tax around Tulsa is going to skyrocket the summer of 2021.
What's that going to do to food deserts, I wonder?
The food desert.
Okay.